Linda Remke is a 30-year-old entrepreneur and founding member of EVEOLVE and HelloCoach. As a pioneer and visionary leader, Linda has left an indelible mark on the business world through her advertising agencies, where she's advised, mentored, branded, and inspired numerous business and entrepreneurs. Today, as a master personal and professional coach, she lives by her motto of helping others prospers her. Linda Remke, The Look.
The look. Have you ever wondered what meaning your name has? Yes, your name. My granny named me a day before she died of cancer. I was 2 days old. I am Linda. Linda in Portuguese and Spanish means beautiful and pretty. However, when I heard the meaning of Linda in Icosa and Isulu, it really resonated with me because it means wait. Wait, be patient. In God's time, in good time, is the other derivatives I've heard ever since. A very special friend of mine asked me a while ago why I speak to myself in the third person. She says, I say, oh, there you go again, Linda. I never realized that. And I became acutely aware of that. I took a trip down a memory lane and I reflected on this. Why did I separate myself from my name? How come I've disengaged? And this is what's come up. I'm the eldest of 4 children. I had to babysit them because mom and dad went out one night. The youngest was 6 weeks old. She had gastro. You know that yellow, watery, runny substance that seeps through those toweling nappies used in those days? I was only 9. I was left with the telephone number of the cinema because there were no cell phones in those days, to call only if it's urgent. I was under such pressure not to call, to perform, that it weighed heavily on me. Her bottom was blood red, and her wailing cries, I could not stop. I was so overwhelmed. And all of a sudden, there was another cry. It was me. I reached out to the phone, and I said, please, can you ask my mommy and daddy to come home quickly? I couldn't do it any longer. I couldn't measure up. When mom and dad arrived, dad gave me the look. Like, how couldn't you do this for us? Like, surely you were good enough to do that. I internally saw the look of that being a disapproval. My next recollection was when the words followed the look. Hey girl, you starting to get fat. You better watch out. I was 14. And I was in the midst of puberty. You know, they refer to it as puppy fat. I evolved in wearing my dad's shirts over my tracksuit bottoms and my jeans, because he was a triple XL in those days. Ironic, don't you think? But the words stuck. That's when my external disapproval set in. I stopped eating. I'd read an article that should you stick to one food type, you can lose weight. My meals turned into a slice of toast, drenched with syrup to appease my sweet tooth, cut into little strips to eat slowly, and a mug of Milo made with water. It worked because during my grade 9 year, I lost most of our weight. And the compliments I received at school, I just relished. But nothing beat the look from my dad, the look of approval. Now that's my goal. That's when my pursuit for external approval set in. My strive towards external approval came to a halt when I was 44, with the results of, Linda, you have breast cancer. My world was turned upside down. How is it possible? I was so sure of what I consumed since 14. I was fit, and I even breastfed my 3 children to prevent this. Looking back, I realized my strife to be enough, my strife to survive challenges in business, my 18 to 20 hours working days, the stress had manifested as cancer in my body. During my sabbatical after my mastectomy, I really came face to face with my reality that if I did not change the look, I would not change the outcome. This is where I redirected. Coaching found me and I found coaching. It made me better and not bitter. It helped me to and empowered me to dig deep, to find my approval within and externally. It's been hard work. It's been tough. It hasn't been easy. And I'm still a work in progress. They say nothing has meaning but the meaning you give it. Disengagement for me has meant an emotional and mental protection against the look and the words. Disconnect, disassociate, disengage, withdraw are some of the concepts that are linked to this. As a survivor and a seasoned coach today, I continuously work with others to unlock the meaning that they've given things to and to test it, whether it's the truth or untruth. I personally am in a prime position to continually grow towards the I am Linda. Today, I know that approval and disapproval comes from within, and only I can control it. If anything resonates with you today, I invite you to link with me on LinkedIn, Linda Remke, and I'd like to close by saying everything comes to those who seek and wait. Linda.